Hi friends, in this video we'll talk about news, which is one of the components provided by Cortex Plus. Throughout the video, we will be focused around two major points. First is to familiarize you, that is the user or a trader, with the news screen available through Cortex Plus. And second major point will be to give you an idea about how to configure the news which Cortex Plus has provided to its user or the traders. So let's come to the first point, that is to give you a brief or a rough idea of the screens of news which is available to you through Cortex Plus. So let's go to the news screen. So as soon as you go to Windows and you click news, you'll get the news screen in front of you. On this screen you can see that we have general news and the company news, that is the two types of news available on the screen. A user can select any one of these two and can get the news. General news is your default all news, and company news is specific to some companies you want to have the news on your screen. Again, on this particular screen you can see the stock indices on the left hand side of the screen. At any point of time, system gives you the updated value of stock indices. It gets lively updated in our system. Now the second major point, as I told you in the beginning, for this whole video purpose is to discuss about how to configure the news which Cortex Plus has developed and designed for its users or traders. So before starting news, we suggest our users to configure the news. Now how to configure it? You have to go to follow sources. Now Cortex Plus is providing you some available sources from which you can select your sources of choice, your choice of sources, your particular sources from which you want the news to be retrieved by Cortex Plus. So I'll quickly remove the selected ones and add a few new sources from the available list and click on save and continue. Now the second thing which you have to do is you have to go to follow companies and you have to choose the companies for which you want to get the news. What I'll do, I'll just choose all the companies listed here and click save on continue. Now I have configured my sources, I have configured my companies. Now I'll go to start news and click start news. As soon as you click the start news option, records start populating inside the data grid. Now if I'm a user, I just want that this particular news, I need to have a detailed description about it. Then Cortex Plus will provide you a feature in which you have to simply double click it and the system takes you to that company news site from where you can get your detailed description. So this is how the news is working.